Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. I want you to do something real quick and we'll get started. I want you to give yourself a hand coming to school. Come on, celebrate yourself. You feel good about yourself. All right. You chose to do the right thing this morning. So that's thumbs up. You start right, you can end up right. All right. Okay. I am Cedric Willoughby. Okay. Just share some things with you just briefly. I just want to encourage you on this particular note here. I want you to be the type of individuals that will learn how to find the right role model for your life, okay? That's very important. Somebody said that's important.
That's important.
Okay? Reason why I say that because I didn't find the right role model in my life, okay? At a young age, I chose to follow the drug dealer as my role model, okay? The gangbanger. I'm going to know what that is, a gangbanger, a thug, a hoodlum, a so-called gangster. I wanted to follow a Drake or a Lil Wayne. At that time in my life, it was a Tupac. I'm going to know about Tupac. Yeah, you see, Tupac dead, ain't he? Big and Small dead, ain't he? Okay, so I chose the wrong individuals to influence my life. I listened to their music. I ran to the clubs. Like Ms. Lawrence was saying, I had my little giggles and I had my little dances because I felt like that was the best thing to do for my life. I was intrigued. I was inspired. I took a liking to that stuff and it began to shape my life. I began to take school for granted because I wanted to be cool. Because I thought Tupac was cool. I wanted to skip school because Tupac said a thug run the streets, slang dope, and make money. School wasn't important. That's what I chose to do. And can I tell you something? On a major note, my life went into a drastic change because living that type of lifestyle, listening to people like Rick Ross, okay, Nicki Minaj, all right, yeah. Those type people who seem to be like they got it going on, got the glamorous life, got it made, but the stuff they tell you is only just to get your money. And they can care, they folks won't know you from Adam House Cat. They'll never see you in their lifetime. Okay? And the only time you will see them when you turn on the TV and they doing their thing, looking to get your money and get your mind to do something corrupt, do something wrong. Can somebody say amen? Amen. Okay. We're going to have a little church. But the thing is, my life took a drastic turn because I chose to follow those individuals. And to the people who ran that same lifestyle with me, I ended up getting into a situation that caused my life to go into a downfall where I landed up in prison for 13 long years. You want me to tell you how I got in prison? No, that was part of it. You want me to tell you how I got in prison? Somebody asked me how I got in prison.
How you got in prison?
You ever heard of gangster rap?
Yes.
What is one of the particular things they talk about in gangster rap? Somebody talk about it. Killing folks. Okay?
Calling women.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, calling that. Killing police. What else?
calling each other.
Yeah, all that time. Having beef with each other, right?
Yes.
Shooting your own fellow friend and your own partner, killing somebody in the street.
Power struggle.
That's what I did. Somebody said that's sad. There it was. That was sad. I took a life. Because I thought I was a thug. He thought he was a thug. It's real. Okay? I'm telling you now, it was only by the grace of God I'm standing before you. It took God to get my life back together. In serious talk, now I started out just like you now. Raised by a good parent. My mama raised me right. She took me to church. She took me to school, beat my butt, and she found out that I wasn't in school. But I was hard-headed. Somebody say hard-headed. Hard-headed. I wouldn't listen. Because I thought I was young and knew it all. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. I always thought the older people didn't know what they were talking about. They ain't understand this life. You know, we got our own little life. You know, they far-fetched from this. They don't know nothing what's going on. We hip. We got it together. The young mind, that's how I was thinking. I'm going to do my thing. I'm grown before my time. You see what I'm saying? And I always use this word. I go to the detention centers every first Saturday of the month, and I always tell them I used it stupid thinking. You know, but you're too bright to use stupid thinking. God didn't create you to make stupid decisions. And I made stupid decisions. You know what stupid decisions I made? I started listening to Tupac. That was stupid. Stupid listening to stupid. You see what I'm saying? And I began to tote pistols, stupid thinking. Started selling drugs, stupid thinking. Started missing class, stupid thinking. Started being disrespectful in the classroom, stupid thinking. Stayed in the principal's office, being suspected. You know, I got on my 12th grade year. By the grace of God, I did end up graduating. You know, but I ended up to college. You know, I had some good. You know what I used to do though? I knew how to play the pretending role real good to those who thought I was going to be something in life. You see what I'm saying? There were people believing in me. By the time I got out of their presence, guess what I would do? I go do my little thing. See what I'm saying? Somebody said being sneaky.
Being sneaky.
Now, you being sneaky, it gonna catch up with you. Okay, how long you think you're doing it? After a while, it's gonna show your true colors. It's gonna expose you. Because there's nothing as such thing as a perfect criminal or a perfect disobedient child that where whatever he's doing wrong or she's doing wrong, they'll get away with it entirely. It'll catch up with you sooner or later. Somebody say sooner or later.
Sooner or later.
It'll catch up with you. It did. It caught up with me. You see. And went to college and stuff, blowed that. Went to Alabama then, went to selling drugs, didn't care, wouldn't go to class. Great! You know, I was in band, loved the music, ROTC, you know, my people was training me to do the right thing. But I started losing interest in that stuff because I thought, you know, wearing all the jewelry, you know how we like to wear the bling bling, and, you know, riding the fancy cars. What y'all riding on now? 40s, 50s, 20s, yeah, all that stuff. That stuff don't mean nothing. See, I got one that know what time it is. That stuff does not mean anything. Your diploma means something. You know when you graduate? Man, that's a good feeling. To walk across that stage and know you done did everything you did in school, passing good grade, and you graduate. Moving on to be a success. Somebody say a success. A success in life. Now, as I get ready to close, I want you to understand something. I want somebody to repeat after me. Say, I love myself, enough to do my best, at all times. All right, you believe that?
Yes.
Okay, let's say this. I love myself, enough to do what it takes to be a success and not a failure. All right, let's go one more. Say, I love myself to be a winner and not a loser. Okay, I was talking to a young man yesterday in my church. He's about 12 years old. He got expelled out of eternity school. Now, he's not in regular school. They had to send him to eternity school. Now, how in the world can you get suspended out of eternity school when eternity school is trying to get you corrected? So you know what I had him yesterday? I put him on the road of tough love. You know, it wasn't no vacation for him. But you know what? He's a winner. But a winner making losing decisions because he don't know how to handle himself in the environment of school. You know, picking on each other and fighting and carrying on and all that stuff. You should love one another, help one another. Poking fun and teasing and all that stuff. You should care about the next person sitting by you, how they feel. You see what I'm saying? Don't hurt people's feelings. That's not cool. You know, if you can't say anything good, what they always say. All right. See? Y'all don't want to help one another. You got to help each other. You got to inspire one another. Do the right thing, to stay focused. Because you're trying to graduate. You're trying to become that doctor, that lawyer, that nurse, whatever you want to be in life. And I'm sure y'all been thinking in that lines, right?
Yes, sir.
Huh? How about you, prayer warrior? Prayer warrior. Prayer warrior.
Robert.
Robert.